Welcome
Welcome
back
back.
to episode 44 of the Just Platonic podcast. Episode 44. Was it 44?
Yes.
Nice.
Happy Halloween.
Nice. Happy Halloween. Exactly. I also didn't say what episode number it was last week, so I feel a little weird saying 44 this week.
It's
But
okay.
yeah, it is what it is. We'll get an intro
Yeah.
recorded, then we won't have to worry about it.
Yeah, eventually, whenever
Yeah.
that happens.
Yeah.
There's so much going on.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
But um to new subscribers, thank you. We appreciate you guys. Thanks for hanging out. We hope that you guys are going to have a fun weekend.
Safe
Starting
weekend.
with yeah,
Holler beans.
hollow beans. Hollow beans.
Holler beans. Holler.
Holler beans.
Holler beans.
The fuck? That was so weird. Okay, so we have some Halloween discussions.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we'll start with that.
Me? Starting with that?
Yes, sir.
All right, so I got two things. That was weird. Why did I say it like that? Um,
Two things.
so kind of like Halloween drama in the year 2024.
Okay.
Controversial costumes, right?
Okay.
Controversial costumes that I don't think are super controversial.
Okay.
First one,
Okay. Okay.
first one is going to be a mental patient.
Oh
Really,
yeah.
really don't think
Yeah.
that's like
Mm-mm.
people are like it's super offensive to people that have mental illnesses, and I'm like, I don't think they find it offensive. I think you find it offensive for them, and you're trying to make a big deal. You know?
I walk around with mental issues all day.
Yeah, I
So
know. I know. The intrusive thoughts are always winning. So that one I'm not too. I'm like, whatever, guys. Everybody,
yeah, I
calm
don't give a
down.
fuck. Right.
A hobo.
Oh, cares? That's an easy ass costume anyways.
Exactly. I'm pretty sure homeless people aren't like
Boycott.
you're profiting off of my homeless. You know what I mean? Like, um, but yeah,
That's so
a
fucked up.
hobo.
You're profiting off of my fucking homelessness.
I'm like,
That
why
is
don't you
so
profit off of your
that
homelessness?
is so fucked up. If you were homeless, would you trick or treat?
Why not?
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then someone's like, "Are you homeless?" I'm like, "No, this is just makeup."
Yeah. And you know how like, for example, like you go to Chipotle and you dress up in a costume and then you get
Oh,
like something for free?
easy,
Yeah, I'd be getting
easy.
free food all day.
You're like,
Free
"What are you
food all
supposed to
day.
be for Halloween?" I'm like, "Homeless."
Yeah. They're gonna be like,
Um,
you stink.
and be like, "Yeah, it's part of the costume. I'm just
Yeah.
keeping it real." Um, Speaking
Haven't
of
showered for weeks.
like Asher takes when he's in a costume, he takes it so far into the next level. It's
Yes.
cool. I love
Yes.
it. But like,
I that's how
you know,
Dom is.
homeless people just taking it to the next level, right?
Yeah.
Um, Zombie versions of dead celebrities
Mm,
doesn't bother me,
no, doesn't bother
right?
me.
I think it's pretty cool actually. I like
Yeah.
zombies. I like
You're kind of
celebrities, you know?
like paying homage to them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. That's how I
Exactly.
see it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Um Cultural appropriation costumes. And there's a parenthesis here. Maui from Moana, Princess Jasmine, and Aladdin. People are tripping out that a non Pacific Islander kid wants to be Maui or a non Arabian
Cares. Just let
wants to be like
let
Princess
them
Jasmine.
be
I'm like,
whoever
let
they
a
want
kid
to
be a
fucking
fucking kid.
be.
Oh, actually,
Yes.
a lot of these were like kid centric too. Like, you shouldn't dress your kids as this because it's offensive.
No,
And
fuck
I'm
that.
like, fuck that. Like,
Yeah.
Jimmy was Miles Morales for 3 fucking years.
Right.
He's for the culture. He really is for the culture. But like,
I know.
you
I
know,
know.
but
I know.
it's
But
like,
I just
Who cares?
Yeah, who gives a fuck?
Who fucking cares?
They're
But
just they're just kids. They just want to be that person.
there's so many weird people mad about it. Though. I'm like,
Yeah,
what the
but you know what?
fuck?
They should for that, they should be more proud of their culture because somebody wants to be them.
Yeah, and it's not like Maui, Princess Jasmine, and Aladdin are bad stereotypes. You know what I mean?
No. No. Yeah, that's why I'm like,
So,
what's
yeah, yeah. Like, yeah, I would get it if it's a stereotype, right? But like, it's not a stereotype. The last one might be controversial to you because this one's kind of weird for me. But Diddy, people want to be Diddy for Halloween. I don't really care.
yeah, I don't care. I think
Okay,
that
cool,
it'll
cool.
be funny if you're like walking around with baby oil. That should be funny as fuck.
Yeah, yeah. So like, that's like not to speak ill of the dead, like Kobe, R.I.P. But like, one year in high school, we went trick or treating, and my friend just wore a Kobe jersey. And when people are like, "What were you supposed to be?" and he's like, "A rapist," I was like, "Whoa,
God
whoa."
damn.
Just throwing that out there. But Diddy, same thing, same thing. Like,
Yeah.
now if you're chasing people, if you're chasing little kids around
Oh
with
yeah,
baby
that's gonna be
oil,
a problem.
it's a
Yeah.
fucking issue. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
if you're out on
Yeah.
you're out in Vegas, there's like a Halloween costume party at a
Yeah.
nightclub or something. Be Diddy. Who fucking cares?
Yeah.
People are gonna be
But
watching you because you're Diddy though. Like they're gonna make sure that you're not holding any random girls' drinks and shit. But
yeah, but like I wouldn't want a kid dressing up as Diddy.
oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I wouldn't want a kid dressing up as Diddy.
Yeah.
Diddy, I just threw on there because it's like it makes it an even five. The other four were like, don't dress your kids as this, and I'm like, a homeless
Who
person,
cares?
a zombie,
Yeah. Who cares?
yeah. Also Diddy, yeah, not a big deal to me. Um,
Like I just never saw like I don't think I've ever stopped my kids from like
being
wanting
a
to be
character,
anything.
yeah,
Yeah, like anything. So
yeah,
you're like, for example, like, should I say no to Gianna being Barbie because she's not naturally blonde? You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like, I don't give a shit what you want to be for Halloween as
yeah,
long as you're happy in your costume. Like, that's all I
yeah.
care about. Yeah.
But yeah, that was I just the article. I was like, what's wrong with people? Like, you know who's not having fun on Halloween? Your fucking kids. You know who's having a great fucking time on Halloween? Everyone
Oh my
else's
God.
kid.
Yeah.
um,
Yo, I saw this TikTok of like a reverse trick or treat. Like these guys like had a door and they would like go to someone's house and like ring the doorbell and it would just be a door. And then the person that answers the door would like knock on the door and then the guys gave them candy.
that's dope. That's
Like
dope. I like
that's
that.
so fucking funny because I
I like
would
that.
die if I answered the door and there was just a door.
I would just close the door. I'd be like, what the?
What the fuck?
I'd be like, anybody else see this? Am I tripping? Is there a door here? um, but yeah, that was the controversial costumes. Now there's special colored buckets too that I didn't know
For kids?
about. Yeah, that I didn't know about.
I didn't know that there was
Um,
like a color coding.
so there's three different colors that are like
Fuck.
the major colors, right? And
Okay.
I kind of get it, but it's like if no one knows that these are what this is for, then like, it just looks like your kids are walking around with a different colored bucket. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay.
So a teal bucket is your kid would need like allergy free treats.
No fucking way.
Yeah. So like that's works both ways too. Like if you're at a house and they have if they, supposedly if they're like holding a teal bucket when they're handing out their candy, then it's allergy free treats. But I'm like, what if people's favorite color is just fucking teal?
Right.
Like Janelle's favorite color is teal, so I'm assuming she might have a teal bucket.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No. If this
right?
isn't like TikTok viral, like nobody's listening to it.
Right, right. This I'm pretty sure these are just random parents making up stuff.
No,
Um,
don't do this. Don't do it.
purple is epilepsy awareness, which I'm not really sure if that's supposed to be like if you see my kid with their purple bucket, don't have a bunch of flashing lights, but I'm like, if I have flashing lights in front of my house, not to sound like a dick, but if your kid's got epilepsy, maybe don't walk up to the front of my house. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's
I was just gonna say all of these things that you're telling me about the bucket is something that the parent should be handling, not me.
right, right,
I don't fucking have gluten-free candy for your kid.
right. Like
Or
everybody's getting
fuck yeah.
the random mix bag that Lisa
Yeah,
bought. You know what I mean?
yeah. You're getting one dum dum. There you go.
And then blue is autism awareness. So I
Oh,
kind of
okay.
get that one,
Yeah,
right? Like if they're
yeah,
nonverbal,
yeah.
like there's
But
people that'll
again,
be like, say trick or treat, motherfucker, before I give you candy, you know. But
oh,
I don't think everyone knows
don't even get me started on those people.
the blue thing. You know what I mean? I think
Yeah.
these colored bucket and this it was weird because I like looked up like Halloween 2024, and that's when I started like grabbing this stuff. And the buckets kept popping up, and I'm like, I've never heard this fucking bucket thing. Like what? Like
My kids use pillowcases.
Asher had a blue bucket for like 3 years, but it's because his favorite color was blue.
Blue.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And he
And
said,
everyone's like,
everyone's like, oh,
oh,
he's artistic. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, no, I know. I mean, that's like me walking around with white nail polish on.
yeah, can't be doing
I
that.
can't, I clearly I can't be doing that for some fucking reason.
But yeah, right? Like
I
it's
also I also like having like a ankle, like a bracelet.
like an anklet.
Yeah. Not like an ankle bracelet, but like an anklet.
He's on lockdown, can't leave the house.
And yeah, I guess like whatever foot you have it on also means something, but I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah.
Well,
Weird.
like
Weird stuff.
left is taken and right is available.
Something
Like
crazy. I have no
flowers,
idea.
like
Yeah.
flowers.
I don't fucking know. Let me just wear it where I feel comfortable.
Yeah.
But
Like
yeah.
I got an ankle injury. I have to wear it on the other foot. And they're
Yeah.
like, nah, you got white toenails too, girl.
Exactly. Yeah, all these colors and all this shit is like,
Yeah,
who
all the
follows
color
this shit?
coding. Yeah, yeah. Especially for
Yeah.
like Halloween buckets. So
Yeah.
like you just said your kids use pillowcases. I used to use
Yeah.
pillowcases. Um, but like I've had the kids just bring their backpacks. And like that way you don't complain.
Yeah,
Like
you have to fucking
throw it on
carry
your
it.
back. Yeah. Um,
Yeah. I might do that.
but
I
like
might
what
do
if
that.
like Emma's got a teal backpack? Everyone's just like, "Oh, you've got allergies. Here's
A carrot.
yeah,
Yeah, no one's following that shit.
a
Like,
carrot."
let's not
Ugh.
let's not overcomplicate Halloween.
Right. Right.
Okay. So Halloween, I get so upset about because it's so different than when we were trick-or-treating. When we were
What you mean?
kids and we were trick-or-treating, I feel like more people had their houses decorated. The
True.
candy was so much fucking better. Um,
I think that might
I
have just
think,
been neighborhood based on neighborhood.
oh, you probably grew up in the
Because when
hood.
we lived in the
So,
hood,
yeah.
it wasn't great. But when we lived in Henderson, it was pretty nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Like,
true.
I
That's
just
true.
feel like there were more kids running around,
Yeah.
just more, it was more lively. And like
Yeah.
here,
So
you have to
like
like look for that shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
So my uncle's old neighborhood, um, so he had a house before they moved to the Philippines. He's the one that was actually just here, um, like a couple days ago. They left today. No, yesterday. Today's Tuesday. Yeah, they left yesterday.
Monday.
Last night. Today's Monday?
Today's Monday.
They left today? I'm fucked up.
Don't say
Um,
it's Tuesday, because I'm like, huh? It's
can confirm it's
Monday.
Monday. So their old neighborhood out in Henderson, they would like not block off the streets, but like everybody would just like set up stuff at the front of their driveway, and they'd
Yes.
have like hella kids walking through.
Yes.
Every house gave candy. Like
Mm-hmm.
when Emma and Asher were like young before they moved before like my uncle moved,
Mm-hmm.
we would just go there every year because it was
Yeah.
like walk the whole neighborhood, and like it was like three houses that didn't have candy. Everyone else had candy or was like
Exactly.
out front or decorated, or you know what I mean.
Yep.
Um, and then our neighborhood, like before I took the kids trick or treating last year, we only had like four people stop by the house, and I bought
Yeah.
like 6 bags of candy.
Yeah, we had hella candy left over last year. Like a lot of candy
So
left
like,
over.
so like for that first person, I was like, here you go, 2 pieces.
Yeah.
And then like 45 minutes later, the next person came and I was like, here you go, four
Handfuls.
pieces. And then like 30 minutes later, we had like two or three groups, and I was like,
Handfuls. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we had so much candy
I was
left
like,
over
take
last year.
this whole fucking bowl.
Oh, wait, you know what? We didn't give out candy last year. We gave out Pokemon cards.
Oh, nice, nice.
So I think we went through one. I still have one. So maybe we'll bring that out this year. But I do remember our house being popular because like the kids would look in the bag and they're like, "Oh my God, they're giving out Pokemon cards!" And they were like, they would yell it out, and like all the other kids would like run to the house and be like, "They're giving out Pokemon
Nice,
cards!"
nice, nice. What was it like? Were they the Halloween
Yeah,
packs?
yeah,
Nice.
yeah. So I think we might do that
I didn't
again.
know they had those Halloween packs. I was at Costco the other day and I was like, the fuck is this?
Mm-hmm.
The hell?
Yeah, I would rather give those out than candy. I think it's cool.
Yeah, yeah. It's a nice it's a nice change compared to like not that I mean, I'm not going to complain about candy because I'm an obese diabetic, but like it's a nice change, right? From just straight candy.
Yeah.
But
So,
but yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's all I got. What you got?
okay, so all right. I was looking for what I was gonna talk about. I had an idea, and I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, I was getting scared. I was getting scared researching this shit.
Oh,
So
well,
I
now
changed
that
it. I
no, now you
no,
have
I
to
ha
no, you got to go back to
no,
that one now.
no,
You can't
no,
just say
no,
you
I changed
changed
it.
it
No,
and
I
got
changed
scared.
it.
Like,
No, I got so scared. I was like, what the fuck am I doing?
did it have
Because I'm
to
like
do
sitting,
with demons?
sort of. It was like urban legends, right? So
Okay.
I'm like fucking sitting here reading urban legends, like in their room, and I'm like looking around my room because it was just starting to feel weird and funky, and I was like, I don't like this feeling. So then it also sucked because I would like click on like a website and it'd be like a scary ass picture, and I'm like, yeah, I don't think this is like what I should be talking about today.
So like I usually I like to look up fucked up shit like that, but like
I'll do it during the
I
day, but
kind of
not at
was like
night.
cuz you were like do something Halloween related, and I was like, okay. Halloween massacres. And then I was like, let's dial it back. Maybe not do massacres.
No, that's actually really good because I started looking into like Halloween disappearances, and then I got scared again.
Like kids that went missing going trick or treating.
Yeah, and like just people in general, people
Oh,
and
okay.
like people going missing on Halloween night. And I ended up coming across a freaking article like very recently that like 50 kids have been missing in like New York and like since like early October. Fucking weird. Yeah. So I started to, like creep
Wait,
myself out.
like in the last 28 days, 50 kids have gone missing.
Yeah.
That's kind of fucking concerning. Like
Yeah. I know. So it's not a laughing matter. I'm just
Yeah, no,
saying,
yeah.
yeah.
For
But
anybody watching, I just don't know what to do sometimes. So when it's
yeah,
awkward and weird, I just kind of
we
gotta
just
laugh.
laugh. Yeah, we always laugh. Yeah. What was I doing? And I was laughing and I was like, I shouldn't be laughing.
I don't
I
know. Were
think
you at a funeral?
no.
Because at my grandpa's funeral, I was taking selfies with his body at the wake.
No.
Like
No.
me and Gramps. I'm sure he loved
Oh
it.
my gosh. No. Um, I don't know. Maybe it was during therapy. I was laughing. I was like,
And then your
I don't
therapist
know
was
how
like,
to fucking
"What's wrong with you?"
bitch, you tell me.
No,
Okay, it's your
can a
fucking
therapist
job.
say what's wrong with you? Like, it's probably kind of like one of those things you're not supposed to say as a therapist, right?
Uh, so a psychiatrist can diagnose you. A therapist cannot.
No, not just not diagnosing, just saying like, "What's wrong with you?"
Probably in a more professional way, but
Oh,
they would
okay,
ask.
okay,
Yeah. Like if you
okay.
were laughing, they would be like, "So I see that you're laughing right now. What brings the humor in this situation for you?"
And you're like, "There is no humor. I'm just awkward."
Yeah. I'd be like, I just laugh because I don't know what to do with my
Yeah,
hands."
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay.
man.
Anywho, so I started getting scared because I started looking up like urban legends.
Okay.
Okay. There were like some pretty good urban legends and that I came across, and then I wanted to talk about like I wanted to talk about like skinwalkers
Mm-hmm.
at one point, and then I got scared again because I was like, it just is really creepy. Um, so then we're gonna talk about Halloween pranks gone wrong.
Cool. I'm about it. I like it.
I'm gonna say the most fucked up one first to just get it out of the way
No,
because no, I want it out of the way because I don't want to laugh. Like you know how we were just laughing
you don't
awkwardly?
want to. Somebody died. Did somebody
No,
die?
it's not like I want to laugh. It's just that I don't want to laugh, okay? So just
I'm just
fucking
okay. All right.
okay. Oh my god, don't laugh.
I'm not going to.
Don't laugh.
I'm super professional right now. This is a work
Just
meeting.
just don't laugh. Okay. Okay.
Doesn't help that I
And
said
this
this is a
is
work meeting because
and
every time we've been in a work meeting, I was laughing for no fucking reason.
so I want people to know like I'm not laughing at this. It's just again, it's like I just process things by laughing. So don't fucking cancel me. Fuck. Um so the first one is that in 2013 there was a teenager in Kentucky that accidentally hung himself while trying to
I didn't laugh. It was just a weird blurt of air out of my mouth.
Oh my
Accidentally hung
god.
himself? Accidentally hang
I
yourself.
literally fucking hate you. I said don't laugh.
I was trying not to.
Don't laugh. It's not funny,
I know
but
it's not
like
funny.
I know.
I'm saying I know.
Okay. So
Wait, so
don't fucking laugh.
I'm saying
So
I'm done.
so I'm done.
So
Hold on. Let me
how
finish
did
it.
he
Okay.
accidentally hang himself?
So basically he was trying to prank his sister on Halloween by pretending to hang himself in a tree at the family's front yard. However, the prank turned to tragedy when he slipped and hung himself to death for real. Sadly, the family didn't believe that he was in trouble when they initially saw him hanging in the tree, as they assumed he was just pulling another prank. By the time they realized that the prank had gone wrong, it was too late. Paramedics were unable to revive him, and after spending several days in a coma, unfortunately, he passed away.
sucks. That
Fuck
sucks.
yeah. Yeah. I feel like though, like I get it. I get it. He's a teenager and he's gonna like prank people,
Mm-hmm.
right? But even like
That's kind of a
gosh,
weird prank.
and but like I also don't want to I'm not judging, right? Obviously I do not judge his family at all. I just want to say like when the kids like play dead in the pool,
You get mad.
I always point it out.
But you are also scared of water.
But if my kid is I'm not judging. Anyways, let's just go to the next one.
So
So,
I'm just saying that because like me and Asher play dead in the pool all the time. But it's always like me and him at the same time. Like I'll just be like, because I like to just float, so I'll just be like,
cool.
and then he'll just do it next to me.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying
Yeah.
because if it was just Asher playing dead in the pool without me doing it first, I'd be like, what are
Mhm.
you fucking doing?
Right. Every time, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Every time.
yeah.
Yeah. So,
So especially
okay.
like hanging as a teenager,
Correct.
I'm like, why the fuck?
Yeah. See? Look, your karma. You fucking you're dying now
That was
cuz
weird. It came out of nowhere. But yeah, I'd be like, where the fuck? Why are you? What are you doing?
yeah. But I just I'm going to move on. I'm going
Yeah,
to move on.
no,
I
that's
just had
fine.
to
Yeah,
get
yeah,
that one out, get that
yeah.
one out of the way. It's so funny by the way cuz Gianna coughed. She was we were like walking through Target and she just starts coughing and then she's like, "Whoa, that came out of nowhere. I'm fine." And I'm like, "Nobody fucking asked." Like,
You're like,
do
no one
you?
said
I don't
anything to
yeah, I
you.
was like, "Fuck." Yeah, she she was like, "Whoa, that came out of nowhere. I'm fine." And I'm like,
Okay.
"Okay." I didn't
Good
really
for
care.
you, or
Yeah. Okay. So, um so the next one. So, a family in North Carolina decided to hang a dummy from their second story roof to make it look like a person had slipped while cleaning their gutters and was now holding on for dear life. The dummy was apparently dressed in real jeans, a sweater, and tennis shoes. Um,
yeah.
However, a neighbor who was walking their dog spotted the dummy hanging from the roof, freaked out, and immediately called the local fire department. And by the time the family realized what had happened, the fire department was already set up at their house with with a ladder extended all the way to the roof while shouting, "Hang on, help has arrived."
Okay, that one's
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, dude, so these get funnier. This is
Okay.
why I said don't
That's
laugh at
why
the
you
first
wanted the
one.
first one.
Yeah, I want yeah,
Gotcha,
like
gotcha.
these get funnier. The fucking last one
Because if it was
is
just like laughs and laughs and laughs, and then you told
yeah.
me a kid accidentally hung
Yes.
himself, it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
woo, bump.
Exactly. Exactly. So I wanted to start us off,
Oh
you know,
man.
like
And then
traumatic and then
I accidentally laughed at the kid.
so the last one
Yeah.
is fucking diabolical. It's so fucking funny. So okay. So in 2009, a woman in New York was charged with a misdemeanor after her Halloween prank ended up killing a friend. Not funny. Okay, not funny. So, inspired by a prank she had seen on television, a 49-year-old woman decided to spike the punch at a Halloween party with Visine eye drops.
Ooh.
So, apparently the prankster uh uh thought that the Visine would just make her friend like a little woozy. However, the Visine caused serious medical issues for a few people that drank it, including respiratory failure.
Oh.
The woman who was pranked had no idea what happened to her, but she quickly collapsed after drinking the Visine and later died. Several other people at the party became seriously ill. The woman who spiked the punch with Visine was later charged with misdemeanor assault causing bodily harm, and that's it.
Misdemeanor assault for accidentally killing someone?
Yeah, it's probably because it wasn't intentional.
I feel like they'd be like, involuntary manslaughter.
I would feel like that too, because that'd be the same thing as like hitting somebody like in your car,
Yeah.
like a pedestrian.
Yeah.
But
Also, I need to know, like, when did that happen? What year was that? Do you know?
2009.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because I Vizined somebody in like 2008,
I yeah,
and this
I
motherfucker
know.
didn't even get sick.
So I threw that in there because I knew you had seen somebody.
That could have been
So
crazy though, because I emptied a whole fucking thing of Visine in this dude's water.
yeah, that's fucking wild.
He could have just knocked out in class, blah,
Yeah.
dead. And I'd just been like, damn, that's crazy.
That sound you made sounded like somebody like beatboxing, like a like
I
like
don't
that
even know
really
what I did.
that low bass
What did I
note.
do? Mm,
No, you were like
mm.
bah. I can't do it. Anyway. Okay, that one was not funny. Sorry. I forgot about that one. But okay, so
Never
I should
mind.
have put that.
Somebody died
I
in
should,
that one.
no, yeah, that was not
Not
funny.
funny.
Okay. S- Okay, this one's
Actual
funny.
death. Not funny.
Yes. So, okay, then the next three are funny. Okay,
Okay.
these are the
Okay.
last thing.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Cool. Cool. Cool.
So, uh it says not all Halloween costumes are ghosts and skeletons. For example, a man from Lansing, Michigan, went to a neighbor's party dressed as an armed robber, complete with a skull mask, a bulletproof vest, and you can laugh, and a fake M16 AR. The party went great. So after a few drinks, the man walked home, and on the way home, he decided to stop in at Starbucks to help him
Oh
sober up.
no.
Unfortunately, the semi-drunk man was still wearing his armed robber costume.
Mm-hmm.
The customers screamed, the barista hit the floor, and the cashier raised her hands above her head and triggered the store alarm. This the startled man was left explaining himself to police who arrived at the scene. After seeing that the man had the money in his wallet to pay for his coffee and that the M16 was fake, police let him head home after confiscating his costume.
That one's crazy.
I
So
mean,
like, imagine like somebody wants to be a hero. You just got shot for a Halloween costume. You know what I mean?
yeah.
That one's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I know. But imagine being the guy. He's like, hold the fuck on. Like, it's fucking Halloween.
What's going on, guys?
Yeah.
Why is everyone freaking out?
Yeah. Like, what?
Holy shit! I'm just like, whoa. What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. And you know what's worse? You know what's worse is that you're already dressed up as an armed robber, right? And like everyone's freaking out, and you go, just calm down, everybody. Calm
Yeah.
down. Calm down. No one's getting hurt.
They're just sliding wallets to you. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
You like the shit that you say can be taken so
Man.
fucking wrong. If
Yeah.
you're like, whoa, I'm not gonna do anything, I'm not gonna hurt you.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, fuck you, you're gonna fucking hurt me.
He could have got like burned too. Like, if I'm a barista and somebody walks in to like rob a place, I might just throw coffee at them out of instinct and then run. Ah.
No.
I feel like I
Not
would have
with
just
someone
like,
with an AR.
but that's the thing. Like, how was he carrying it? You know what I mean?
He probably just had it on his back. He was just going to Starbucks. He just wanted to fucking sober up, and then he had to fucking spend probably like an hour explaining himself to the cop.
But was that on actual Halloween or was that like on the day of the
Yeah, it was
Halloween
on
party?
it was on Halloween.
Oh, I don't think I would have freaked out. I would have been like, everybody chill. It's a fucking Halloween costume, obviously.
Who knows? Okay. So, obviously DV should never be taken lightly. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Which is what one father found out the hard way after he decided to give his young children, ages 6 and 8, a good Halloween fright by pretending to kill their mother. Dad of the Year apparently donned a Michael Myers mask and then proceeded to strangle his wife in front of their two kids. The whole thing was fake, of course, and the mom was in on the prank. However, the kids freaked out. They ran to a neighbor's house and had them call the police. The sheriff's office was dispatched, and Dad was left with some pretty detailed explaining to do. And while no charges were filed, the children are said to still have trust issues to this day.
100%. Like, I'm all about like the kids learning lessons, right? And like,
But don't fucking do that.
yo, that one's too much. Especially if they're like, you let it go on to where your kids were able to leave the house and go to the neighbors. Like,
Yeah.
the second the
Yeah.
kids are running to the door to open the
Yeah, I'm
door,
chasing them to
I'm
be like,
like,
no, no, no,
it's
no,
a
like it's a joke.
joke. It's
Yeah.
a joke.
Yeah.
I'm
But
not
like,
I'm not like, yes, motherfuckers, run. You know what I mean? Like, this
this
dude was,
probably would happen.
yeah, dude was still going crazy, and mom just like,
Yeah. The mom's like fucking dying. That's so fucked up. That is so funny. Like I'm laughing because of like the fucking thought process of
yeah,
the
just the
parents.
sheer like stupid, like I wouldn't even say
Ignorance.
stupidity. Stupidity is
No,
not
they're
even the
just
right word there.
completely ignorant of like
But like,
your children.
yeah, your kids
Yeah.
are fucked up now.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah. That is so fucked up. Yeah.
Oh, that one's rough.
Yep.
That one's rough.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna have to tell that one during the team meeting or something. I feel like
Yeah.
that would go over pretty funny, but that's crazy.
So the last one, and I think this one is fucking hilarious. Um, a teacher at a high school in Massachusetts thought he figured out a great way to get his students into the Halloween spirit. He brought a real chainsaw to the school. I know. He brought a real chainsaw to the school, pulled the ripcord, and then burst into the classroom of 15-year-old students wearing a ski mask and revving the chainsaw to max throttle. The stampede of students then ensued was so bad that one person broke his leg while climbing over a desk. Um,
God
Several
damn.
parents of the traumatized students launched a lawsuit against the school board, the high school, and the teacher. Apparently, the family of the kid with the broken leg settled out of court for $100,000.
You gotta think this shit through, man. Like,
Yo, you brought a fucking real ass shit.
you know what I mean? Like, you gotta think this shit through.
I just think it's fucking hilarious because again, it's like, what the fuck were you
Yeah, what were you
thinking?
thinking?
Why?
In what realm is this a good idea?
Why? Yeah, I want to know the thought process. Like he was at home, he's like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna prank their asses. I'm gonna
Yeah,
bring this
exactly. He was
chainsaw.
like, you know what would be a really fucking funny thing to do? Like, imagine just him, like, the thing, like, he's talking to his roommate and he's like, yo, I think I'm gonna scare my students tomorrow with a chainsaw.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
and you know his dumbass roommate's like, yo, that's a good idea.
yeah. And then his roommate's like, you know what? Even be funnier if it was real. And then the teacher's like,
The
yeah,
teacher's like,
because
should I
I'm not
just
gonna
bust in
do
through the
anything.
door
Yeah,
or like and yell at them? And then his roommate's like, no, you gotta turn that bitch on,
yeah.
bro.
That's
How
so
the
fucked
fuck?
up.
Like,
Yes,
I'd
I
be
just thought it was
pissed.
so
I
fucking
would
fun.
be fucking pissed
Oh,
as a parent. Like,
yes, as a parent, but me reading it is
oh yeah,
fucking
yeah, yeah,
hilarious.
yeah.
I'm like,
100%.
holy shit. Who the fuck thinks of that?
100%. And like, so I was actually just talking to Lisa about this, like people suing for PTSD or like trauma. Like there's people trying to sue Frontier because the plane caught on fire or something.
Oh yeah.
But I'm like, just deal with it. you're
can't.
fine.
You can't.
But like
You're the wrong person
if
because I have
someone's
flight anxiety.
busting through a door scaring my kids with a chainsaw, I'm like, no, you're done.
Yeah.
We're taking all the money. It's the
A
kids.
real
If it's
fucking
me, I don't really fucking
chainsaw.
care.
A
But it's
real
the
fucking
kids.
chainsaw.
Yeah, that's nuts, man. Like what? Like who thinks? I'm gonna ask my brother.
That's what
I'm be like,
makes it
yo, would
so
you
fucking
ever?
funny. Why the fuck would you do that?
I'm be like, yo, would you ever bust in through the door of your classroom with like a real chainsaw to scare your
Yeah.
students? Granted, he's
He
an
would be
elementary
like,
school teacher, so he's probably gonna say no. But I'll preface it and be like, if you taught high school and you wanted to scare the shit out of your students,
yeah.
would you
He would
bust
be
in
like,
with a
what the
chainsaw?
fuck is wrong with you?
He'd probably be like, I don't even have a chainsaw.
Oh my god. Yeah.
That's like still no, that's nuts.
A fucking real chainsaw. So when I was a kid, like I had like a childhood friend, like
Mm-hmm.
for a long time. And we were probably like 10 years old. And I remember like chilling at his house and his mom like scared us and she was wearing like a skeleton costume and he starts fucking bawling like he was crying and I remember thinking like yo this shit's funny as fuck and he starts crying and then we were like why are you crying and he was like I don't want my mom to die. I thought my mom was dead. And I was like, oh fuck, now I feel like I should be laughing. And then his mom felt really bad.
How old was he? 10?
Yeah, we were like 10.
So that's like that's like or that's like Emma and Max hanging out, and then you just
Yeah.
bust in a skeleton costume.
Yeah.
Emma starts laughing, Max starts crying.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
That's actually that if that realistically happened with our kids, that seems like that's how it would go down too. Right?
I know. Max would just start crying.
And Emma would be like, "Oh my god, what's going on?" And then she'd laugh.
Yeah, and then she'd feel bad because then
Yeah, and then
Max
she
is
would feel bad
crying.
and she'd be like, "Your mom's okay though. It's
Oh
all right."
my god.
Damn,
Yeah.
that's kind of fucked actually.
I know. I felt so bad then as a kid. I was like, oh my god, I thought that shit was funny, but now you're crying for real.
Yeah, yeah.
I feel like when something's funny though, and then someone's like crying, it's funnier to me. I don't know why. And not like because I'm laughing at them crying.
Because your reaction is like, why am I laughing? And someone else's reaction is straight up fear. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, holy shit. And then
Yeah.
I'm laughing because now it's just awkward, right? And I
Yeah.
don't know how else to like.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. So,
Yeah.
I think I told you the story before where we were doing the Ouija board at my cousin's house, trying to talk to my grandma, like right after she died.
Okay.
And my
Okay. Okay.
and my dad came from like my aunt's room. So like the way their apartment was set up is like the master bedroom door is right across from the main door into the apartment.
Oh, damn. Okay.
And like there's no hallway. It's just you walk in, living room to the left, and then bedroom door right in
Bedroom.
front of you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So my dad busts out through the bedroom door with a sheet over his head, like, "Whoa!" And we're all like with the Ouija board, like, ah, ah. But I loved that shit. It was so funny to me. I'm pretty sure it fucked up one of my cousins, but I thought that shit was hilarious.
Yeah, I'd be fucking dying laughing.
Like I want to scare the kids like that, but then like I feel like Lisa would get pissed if they get like traumatized.
Yeah, they're gonna cry.
Yeah,
I
and
know
I
one.
think
I know
like
which one will cry.
yeah, I know which one mine would cry, and I
Yeah,
think it's hilarious, and then I just be like, "Fuck,
yeah,
relax, guys.
I know.
It's just me under a blanket. Everybody, calm down." I need to buy a Ouija board actually.
No, the fuck you don't. Get that away from me.
They're not
Don't.
even real.
They are.
They're not real.
They are.
I'm about to buy a Ouija board and then
I'm never coming over.
say demon names.
You're you're gonna regret that.
Who's
You're
in the
gonna
room with
summon
us?
something. No.
And
Fuck
it was
no.
always, I was always the one like when we were using the Ouija board, I was always the one like slowly trying to move it, but then being like, what the fuck is going on?
No, fuck that. Hell no. You're gonna regret that.
Nah,
Watch.
nah.
You're saying this stuff. Something's gonna happen.
It's not mortuary assistant. I'm not
Just
gonna
no, something.
fucking get fatally sick like I did that one time.
I give you 24 hours. Something's gonna happen. You're gonna
I'm gonna
text
play
me.
the Ouija board and then I'm just gonna be like, I feel like I'm dying. That was the reaction when we played Mortuary Assistant. I was like, I just don't
Yeah,
feel
that
good for some reason. I feel like I'm dying or something.
yeah, that game really fucked me.
Oh, I
Like
know.
in a
I know.
weird way.
Because
Like,
you got super mad when I was saying like demon names and shit.
yeah,
I'm like, what are
don't
you
say that shit.
relax? It's
Yeah. And
just
the
demon
fact that you were
names.
writing it down, fuck that. No
Oh yeah, I had
way.
all the symbols
Because
written down
yeah, hell no. Because like you don't know the intention
of the
of
game.
the symbols and the people who made the game. You don't know the intention of the names, the symbols that you're
That's
writing,
fair.
the
That's
people
fair.
that developed it. You know, they can have like an ulterior motive. Fuck. I can't talk.
All terrible. All. No, that's true though. Because doesn't isn't there a thing at the beginning that says like people get sick?
I think so. I haven't opened the game in forever because I'm
I'm
scared.
gonna download the game and open it just so that I can. Because I'm pretty sure
Mm-mm.
that like that was the warning at the beginning. Like people get sick, and then I was like, man, ain't nobody getting fucking sick playing this
And
game.
then
And
you
then
were sick for 2 weeks.
then I had demon COVID for no reason, and
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck is going on?
God. I'm telling you, like, yeah, the shit that we were doing was causing us to be sick.
Yeah, for sure. Especially with that
100%.
game. With that
Yeah.
game for sure.
Yeah, because like I noticed, and like people are probably gonna be like, you guys are fucking crazy. I noticed after mortuary assistant and after like Faz, like everything's been chill.
Baz? Baz was fucking with you too?
A little bit, just because of like the spirit box and stuff.
I almost got you a spear box for Christmas.
Yeah, I know. I would have.
I would have thrown it away.
No, I think I would
I
have
would
kept
have
it.
never put batteries in it in my life.
No, I would have. Oh my God, you know what'd be so fucking funny is like if you give someone like a spirit box, but it was really like a radio,
Yeah.
and then like you
I
talk
was
into
just
the
thinking
radio.
that. I was just thinking that because, like, I was like, you could just take the stuff out of a walkie-talkie and
Yeah.
put it into the spirit box.
Yes. Yeah. And then like say some fucked up shit, and there's like no like it's not even on, or I don't
Yeah,
fucking know. Just
yeah.
yeah, fucking with that other person.
Just be like, what fuck was that?
You sound like a fucking ghost from Faz. You know when they walk around.
Yeah.
Where are you? Where are you?
I like that game.
Well,
I miss that game.
yeah, I like Faz, but Mortuary Assistant,
Yeah. That one's a little questionable just because, like, I can't explain how I got sick.
that game was game is the game is evil.
Yeah, yeah.
But I hope everyone enjoys their Halloween. Thank you so much for hanging out. Again, tell your friends about us, please. Like, subscribe, do all the fun stuff.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Just be safe, and pretty soon we'll start talking about Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, again, stay safe, guys. Happy Halloween, and we'll catch you next time.